Hey everybody, y'all come on in, and I am just gonna dot tonight. So I'm trying to find myself on my other phone so I can see comments. Hello, there I am. Let me find myself. There's some people hopping on. What are y'all doing? Good evening. Okay, good. Hello, Luann. Hello, my friend. I am going to dot these because I want to do them. It's not shook up well. Hello, everybody. That is not shook up well at all. I did not do a good job. Hey, everybody. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Kathy and Joan. Hello, Debbie. I'm trying to get going here. I want to dot these, the colors. Hello, Nancy and Liz and Nancy and Judy. Hello. I decided I was going to dot tonight. Y'all, it is so cold outside, and I am just blah. I feel like just staying on the couch under a blanket. Hey, Tina. Hello. So I'm just going to dot. I want to dot these, yay, I'm dotting. I'm going to dot these. There's the letters that go on them. I want to dot these, the conversation heart colors. This Gentle Heather's kind of thick. Let me pay close attention to this. Hey, Linda, how are you? I'm good. Oh, you like to watch me dot? Hello, Kathy. I want to do these conversation hearts. These come out of my shop, but I want to do them, the colors of the conversation hearts. Hey, Noelle. Hello, Donna. Hello, Trudy. Let's see. Let's put one. So y'all seen me cluster dot. Y'all seen me do it several times. Hey, Pam. What was the drink I had yesterday? The drink I had yesterday? I don't know I don't know what you mean. Water? Was I drinking water? The drink. I don't know. So that first color is Gentle Heather, if y'all are wanting to know. And then this is Wild Orchid. Here, look, we'll do this. Y'all can see that. I don't know. Probably not, but it's there. Purple Cow, Wild Orchid, and Gentle Heather. Hey, Gayla. You love it when I dot? I love to dot. It's relaxing to me. These are the hearts that are in my shop. 4 degrees. Oh my gosh. Gina, yes it is. This set is from my shop. If you want a set, you can comment shop and it'll send you a link to my shop, and they're in the Valentine's section. So I'm doing shades of purple. Peach. B, I don't know. It was yesterday in the subgroup. I was drinking something peach. I don't know. This is Purple Cow. So I'm just trying to do, oh, Bonnie, no notification. Usually it'll go to my broadcast channel. If you're a part of my broadcast channel, it'll do that. Yeah, this set is from my shop. So there are 4. There's Love You. There is XOXO. And there's Be Mine. And they have stands. So they have stands too. So they stand up like this. So you probably have to glue them in there so it won't do that. But just glue the stand in there. But they stand like that. And here are the letters. And I will do those red. -2. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm not ready for this cold. Not at all. And we're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches. And then some places, if you listen to them, they say we're going to get 12 inches of snow. And I'm like, oh my gracious, I can't. I just can't deal with it. Pete's drinking a can. Oh, I wasn't drinking it yesterday. I like the Celsius. But I don't think I was drinking it yesterday. All right, maybe that's enough. Let's put one there. Okay, so I'm trying to do all my big dots. Kayla, the best pointer that I can give you is to keep going. And I will be doing my workshop probably, it's going to be probably the end of February. I've got to have a meeting with my VA so she can get everything set up and do all the things for me that I need to have done on the backside to make all the things happen. What's the dot thing you're using? These are acrylic rods, and they make dots. So when I get down smaller, I will use a different type of thing. Bonnie, usually when I go live, it goes to the broadcast and it sends you a little notification that does that. So I don't know. Celsius Peach Vibe. Yes. Was I drinking that? They are so good. That's my favorite too. I love the peach. I have one every once in a while. Thank y'all for the hearts. Let's see. They're just acrylic rods. Oh, Lord. Now, see, look. How does that happen to me? I don't even know how I did that. How did I get it all over my thumb? And it's dried. So it's been there a minute. I just hadn't noticed it. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. I just get it everywhere. Can't take me anywhere. Can't take me anywhere. So what are y'all up to? Everybody's trying to stay warm. Yeah, we're supposed to have... Oh, that didn't work out. This is kind of thick. Anyway, we're supposed to have some snow this weekend, so I'm going to probably be making me some soup. You just got it, Erlene? Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute through the broadcast channel. All right, let's go. This is Wild Orchid. I'm trying to find some purples because, you know, some of the, hello, Shirley. Some of the, you know, purple is one of the colors of the conversation hearts. So I just chose a few little purples to kind of go together. They're not in my shop. They are in my Amazon shop, and you can comment supply shop, which I need to change that. And it will send you a link to my Amazon, my little storefront, which has all the things like I use and stuff in there. And there's a set for these. But I'm going to do a workshop for the dotting here soon. So I kind of like to dot live some so y'all can kind of see. But this dotting right here is the easiest kind of dotting there is. When you get into stuff like this, that's a little bit more, little bit more to it, but it's a lot of fun, and I love doing it. I love the cluster dot, and that's why I come on live and do it, because I can kind of talk at the same time, and I don't have to really pay attention to what's happening for the most part. 2 inches of snow. You finally got some. Wow. Yeah, we'll be getting some. I think they're pretty dang sure that we're going to get some at some point next weekend. Hey, Diane. I think they're pretty sure that we're going to get some. So now I'm not too worried about my lines, because these letters I'll paint them red, and they will go on my conversation hearts. So I'm trying to stay as close as I can to them, but I'm not too concerned about dotting over the lines. I'm just going to try not to. If that makes any type of sense. Mary, take the space out. I know it's going to do that. I need to change it, but I know autocorrect's going to make it have a space, and it's aggravating. All right, let's change my color. Hey, Susan from Grenada, you're not too far from me. All right, do I need the think I need a few more of these. Oh, then I put it in 2 different colors. 18 inches, Susan? Oh my gosh. Jeez, that's crazy. Like in the whole weekend, that's crazy. So ours is saying 5 to 8. 5 to 8 inches on Saturday. Possibly a little on Friday, so I don't know yet. Hello. I know, it's so crazy. All right, so let's see. Clean my tools earlier today. They were terrible. Okay, let's go. Now I'm gonna go down. Let's see. This Gentle Heather is kind of thick. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, you can get dotting tools. They're acrylic rods, and then I'll use some in a few minutes that are, have the ball tip end. I'll show you in a minute. So what the object of this is I'm trying to get as close as I can get without my dots touching. I mean, if they do, it's okay, but that's the object of this. And I'm trying to cover the whole surface. Why can't we have music on here? Yes, Lori, I know. I'm going to get to you, I promise. Today, I cleaned up this black hole out here and got everything straight and got a bunch of beads straight and did a bunch of things. And tomorrow, Dorothy will be here and I will be back to cutting and all the things. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people are going to get snow this weekend. Like us that normally don't even get snow. This is Wild Orchid, the color I've got right now. Let's see. Oh, yay, Jerry, you finished it? Yeah, we did that yesterday. Very icy? Oh, no. The ice is not good. Snow is fine, but when you got ice, it's kind of scary, and the trees start breaking, and the power lines, and it falls on the power lines, and gets kind of scary when that starts happening. 3 to 6 tonight. Oh my gosh. Let's see. -7 feels like -7. Oh my gosh. That is cold. No, the paints I use is Deco Art Americana right out of the bottle. It is perfect coming right out of the bottle. And Hobby Lobby just quit carrying it. We're all upset about it. Okay. Let me go to... I'm dipping, so... Let me put this here so y'all can see. So, yes, I'm dipping every time. So your dot will be the same size. It's, consistently the same size. Snow already. Gosh, I know, and more's coming. Like, it's just going to swoop down over the whole United States. When I saw the little model that they were saying about the storm that was coming, like it's just supposed to swoop down and pretty much get everybody. Except Florida. Wind chill's -8. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, sick of it. Oh, I can imagine. I would be very sick of it too. That's me. After a day or so of snow on the ground, I'm like, okay. It needs to go. You got to go. Because in the South, like, we don't have snow plows, all those kind of things, because it's a piece of expensive equipment that would sit in a warehouse until the day that it snows, which, is not very often. So they don't invest in that kind of stuff because it doesn't snow here, enough to suffice spending that kind of money on equipment for that. So everything just shuts down for a few days, and then everything goes back to normal. So, yeah. Michaels carry Deco Art paint. Yes, they do. But they're limited on the colors that they sell. But then they sell, you know, of course you can order it off the website, but it is a lot more expensive on the website than it is in the store. And I just stained mine brown with just some brown, I think traditional burnt umber is what I used. And then I wiped it off, and then that's how I started. Because I didn't really want to do white. I don't know. -16? Oh my gosh. Trina, I would say Michael's is the only place we can get it now. Because Joann's used to have it too, but they left on us too. So, ugh. Just makes me sick to think about it. That Joann's is gone. But I did see some people on TikTok saying that Ollie's was getting a lot of Joann's fabrics that I guess they had in warehouses or something, that a bunch of Ollie's are getting them. So if y'all have an Ollie's by you, definitely can check it out and see if they have any of the fabric. Hey, Barb. You got to 70 today, Jerry? I wish we'd have got to 70 today. That's nice. That's like a summertime in the winter. Not here. I mean, I don't think it got out of the freezing today. I don't know. It's cold. That's why I don't like, I just don't like the wintertime. Y'all can't never get warm. I have to go get a, Tanya, this came from my shop. So it's a whole set. And then here's the letters. So the letters, I will do them red because, you know, they're always red on the conversation hearts. So they are in my shop. So I decided I wanted to dot them tonight. Oop, see, I done went in the wrong color. I get to talking and not paying attention, and I'll go in the wrong color because they're all purples. Yeah, so I'm going down in tool size to make these smaller. You got up to 10 today. What do I seal these with? I seal them with triple thick, and Deco Art makes that. They do sell that at Hobby Lobby and Michael's and Amazon. I'm just trying to, I gotta move that. It's getting in my way. But I seal it with triple thick just to get it. It makes it real shiny. Home Depot has Deco Art? What? Really? That's cool to know. They have like a lot of it. Judy, they're in the Valentine's and winter section. Collection or whatever it's called. Something like that. Valentine's or winter and Valentine's, one of the ways you say it. Okay. So I'm not worried about my letters. Yes, Tina, I have a baby wipe over here. And when I get done, so what I do is I just do this, and I have my baby wipe piled up like this. And I just do this. And it gets it off for the most part. And then I'll switch. So now I'm just kind of looking to see where I need to put some of these. We don't have Menards or any of Majors here. We don't have those here. Not that I've ever seen. I think those are all mainly up north. But not here in the South that I know of. Unless somebody knows something I don't. I wish we did, because I know they have some cool stuff. Because I hear y'all talking about it. I'm like, I can't get that here. can't get that here. All right. Yeah, I couldn't stand it if it's that cold outside. -7. So yeah, Michael's, I know for real carries it. So they, that would probably be your best bet. But if Menards does it, people that have a Menards can get it. But yeah, I didn't know Home Depot carried it. Wow. I went in the wrong color. See, if I dot with this one more than once, it just gets smaller. So I'll try to... So I will, I'll let this dry, and then I'll come back on top and I'll top dot, and then probably triple dot on top of that. See, that looks kind of pink now up against all these purples. But I like it, because once I get it all top dotted, it's all going to go together. No, he's doing good, Judy. I don't know. I heard Hobby Lobby was kind of leaning into their own brand of paint, which is that Crafters Collection kind of stuff, and that they're going to carry mainly that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no. But, you know. So, yeah, I don't understand their reasoning behind it. They didn't ask us, but, you know, and good old Deco Arts made right here in the USA in Kentucky. And that paint they have is made in China, which, nothing against China, but, you know, if we can do it in the USA, why not? So, I don't know. They're making a different decision of where to, I feel like I'm off camera, where to get the paint. So, I don't know. Yeah, their paint's okay. I have some of it, and it does dot well. But we also found out, too, that when you seal it with Triple Fix, some of the colors bleed. Because that happened to me on... I'll show you. I actually show you... Let's see. I think it's right here, actually. Is this it? No, that's not it. I thought I had it. Oh, here it is. It's right on top, actually. So, I think it looks worse than it did the last time I looked at this. But see this pink? This pink was not even this color. It was another color entirely. And this was gold. And so see how when I put the Triple Thick on top, it bled and turned this like this Mercurochrome color. Yeah. So the Triple Thick makes some of their paints bleed. So, oh, the Hobby Lobby paints take longer to dry. I haven't dotted with them enough to know, but that's a good thing to know. So, I don't know. I don't know why they are making this decision to do what they're doing, but I guess we just have to go with it and figure out something else, which, I mean, we could still get it. It's just not from them. It's just not from them. So, trying to catch y'all's comments, but sometimes it's kind of hard to look down and paint and see everything. USA all the way, right? I mean, some things we can't get here that, you know, China makes that we don't make over here, but if we can get it in the USA, then why not? Oh, yeah. So is that, so they had, so I guess years ago, they had other brands of scrapbook stuff. I'm assuming, since you said they changed it all to Paper Studio. Debbie, how do you know when you're done? When I can't put any more little dots anywhere, that's when I'm done. I don't get crazy about it, though. I just try to, the obvious spots, This heather color is thick. I might have to see if I have another bottle. But just whenever I don't have, you know, like spaces that catch my eye, like this over here, how it catches your eye and you see all those gaps there, I try to keep going until I don't have very many of those. I make it look easy. Well, I've been doing this since about 2017. Not full time all the time, but this kind of dotting is the easiest. My M, yeah, I'm gonna get there. I just had to get smaller because these are, it's getting tiny. And I don't want to use all the same color to fill it in. Oh, then I go in the wrong color. Based out of Wisconsin. Okay. I've never been in a Menards because they don't have them here. They need to. All right, let's go in this color. This is Purple Cow right here. This is one of my favorite colors. It just make the colors next to it, to me, make the color look different. Like, it doesn't look like Purple Cow on here, but that's what it is. I still want to be the namer of the colors. I think that'd be fun to get to name the colors. Wonder who gets to do that. Like, do they have a person that does this? Or, you know, that's what inquiring minds want to know. It's the kind of weird stuff I wonder about. And, like, who is this person? Like, how come somebody doesn't know somebody that does that? Ooh, there's a piece of fuzz on my tool. Hey, Sandy, you're okay? I'm just over here dotting away. You're all right. Yes, and it's really going to stand out when those get painted red and they get glued on. It's going to look really good. Let's see. So I just try to get tiny, but I'm not obsessive about it. I think I went in the wrong color, but it's okay. Standing out, isn't it? Pop shelf. Huh. See, I've never been in that store either. How do you say that? Majors, what is it? How do you say it? I don't know. Y'all can't tell me because I can't hear y'all. Yeah, Sherry, I'm just dotting. I decided I would dot because a lot of people don't even know that I dot. But, you know, my workshop will be coming up at the end of February. So I like to kind of let everybody know that I do this and that if you want to learn, I'll be glad to teach you. Because it's a lot of fun, and this is my zen time that I like to do in my free time, is dot. Kind of calms me down, kind of thing. He's doing good, Glenda. He is all over the place. He is just going everywhere and having him a big time. But you know, he goes really hard at it, and then he has to take him a little baby nap. And he took a good nap out here with me today while I organized a bunch of stuff in my shop and got everything straightened up, because I can't work in chaos. And when it gets to that point, it's like, okay, I've got to stop and do something. They do, Judy. We need to tell them. We need to tell them. Yeah, we have fun in the dotting class because we find all kinds of things to actually put dots on. Like, if it'll sit still for a minute, I'll probably try to dot it. I'm all the time looking at something. Oh, I can put dots on that. Make it look cute. It's fine. He's fine. He's not missing a beat today. I think he just kind of sprained it or something. He decided to be Evel Knievel and try to jump off the couch, and he's only as small as a guinea pig. You know, and that's a long way up for him. And he thought he was just going, dive off like into nowhere. And he hurt his little paw, but he's okay. He's not limping today. He ain't missed a beat. He's wide open. Bandit was playing with him today. We were so proud. Hey, Stacy. We were so proud because he was, Bandit was playing with him today. We're like, yay. He's just kind of been like, it's this little, they got this little furry thing they brought home. Not really sure what that's about. No, Liz, I don't. I have never had pet insurance. I don't know. Is it worth it to have pet insurance? I mean, I have no idea. He's going to need a doggy ramp. Yeah, he's going to have to, my husband had to build him a ramp to get up on the couch and stuff. He don't get big enough. All right, let's see. I know there was some over here somewhere that I wanted to get. Hey, Catherine. So, yeah, he'll build him a ramp. But when he gets big enough, he can sleep in the bed with us. Right now, he sleeps in a crate. And he's doing good. We put him in there. He may whine for a few minutes, and then he goes to sleep. It's like he's starting to learn, we've had him a week today, so I'm like, gosh, time is going by quick. About getting to where I don't have many spots. Then you stop, and then you see one like right here. And you start seeing them. Look at that. Oop, oop. And then you drop it on your lap and get it on your pants. It's okay. Baby wipe took it right off. Okay. Yeah, is there a company? I mean, I don't even know where to, 18 inches tall. I don't even know where to go for like pet insurance. So that's my thing too. Is it worth it? I mean, I'm sure it's limited. Okay. Wait. Let me get this one. Let me get, where was it? Here. This one barely even has a tip on the end. So I'm going to do just a little bit with this one. So this is the purple conversation heart. And then, of course, the letters are going to be red. So see, I'm going to paint the letters. Let's see. This is Kiss Me. So Kiss Me, Kiss. I'm going to go ahead and do them, and we'll see what they're going to look like. Of course, I won't put them on there until, so I'm going to put them on there with that. I won't put them on there until I do the triple dot and all that stuff on my, so see, I'm just going to do that. Get some more paint out here. Anyway, I'll glue them on if it, after I triple dot them. Costco sells and Petco. Really? See, I don't ever know. He gets into everything. Uh-oh. That little eye is tiny. Look at it. Oh, so like my insurance company, they have it? I've never really thought about who to ask, except for maybe Googling it, and I don't know anybody that's ever had it, so it's not something that is really on, your car insurance does. I have State Farm, so I don't know if they have it or not. Maybe they do, and they just don't talk about it much. I don't know. But is it like health insurance for pets? Oh, Linda, I know I had to put my girl Yorkie down the day before Thanksgiving. Gina, that's this weekend. We might do that love sign. We might do that. Because everybody's asked me if we were doing that. And I was like, well, yes and no, but... Okay. See how good this is going to look when I get it done? USAA, that's what the military... USAA. I know the commercial. Health and dental. Okay. Lemonade is pet insurance. Oh. Okay. Have to figure all that out. I'll have to maybe look into it. It's health insurance for pets. Huh. I'm sure there's like things that they won't pay for, things that they will pay for, all that. Nationwide has pet insurance. Oh, that's cool to know. Okay, so see how good this is going to look once I get, make sure it's not wet. I'm just going to set them on there so y'all can see. Look how cool this is going to look once I get it done. But I'm not going to do it till I get them all finished. But I just want to see for myself how good it's going to look. Look how cute. I love it. I love it. But of course, you don't have to dot yours. You can just paint them. Okay. Look how cute that's going to be. Oh my gosh. But when they get dotted on top, they're going to be even better. Pumpkin. Lemonade and pumpkin. Why is it all these names? Hey, Rhonda. Okay, so there's that one. So now I'm going to do this one. And I did the purples. So I think I'm going to do, I got the pinks and the blues out here. I'm going to get me another wipe to wipe my tools with. Hey, Vicky. Oh, they took you out for your birthday. Well, happy birthday. All right. Isn't it cute? Okay, so this one, I'm either going to do my blues, or let's do the pink, because I think pink's fun. Since it's Love You, we'll do pink. So I've got petal pink and baby pink and bubblegum. They're really close, and it's kind of making me want to add something into one of them and make them a little darker. Let me see. What have I got over here to add? Okay. All right, so this is, I'm going to put my baby pink in here. Right here. All right, so that's baby pink. And then baby pink, and this is petal pink. So see, it's different color. See, they're different. They're real close, but they're different. And then we got bubblegum. And I might add just a little bit of something to the colors, but let's see. I don't want to add royal fuchsia. Let's see. What about dragon fruit? Let's add a touch of dragon fruit to this, maybe. Because these two are super close, but I'm gonna add it to this one. Just a titch. Just like that. Just to give it a little bit of a darker pink. See, it's gonna be just a little bit. Mica powder. I haven't delved off into all that. I know Jenna does, but I saw where she was offering some kind of chameleon stuff on her thing. He's doing good, Vicky. I'm trying to think what I'm going to add to these. I feel like I need to add just something to this one. I'm going to add a drop of royal fuchsia. Boop. Let me get all my paints here. See what that's going to do. Mad scientist, I know. I like mixing my colors. Well, I kind of want them to be a little bit more, let's see. I think they're good and diverse there, if they're different. Okay. All right, so here we go. Get my big tool. This is baby pink. I didn't do anything to it. It's real close to poodle skirt. It's really close to it. I'm just going to turn them because it's hard to reach over and not put my hand down. It's really hard to do. Good, Jane said. What am I doing good, Jane? Thank y'all for the hearts. Let's do one here. Polka dot. Who doesn't love some polka dots? I know I do. I've always liked polka dots. I had polka dot room when I was a teenager. Black and white polka dot. I had a border around my room that was black and white polka dot. My comforter was black and white polka dot. Mixologist. So Heidi, what I do is I start with my largest tool that I'm going to use. This is not the largest tool, but it's the largest one that I'm going to use on this piece. They go up bigger, and then I'm just kind of putting them randomly, different spots. And then I'm going to fill in all around all of them with smaller dots. That was supposed to make sense, but it probably didn't. Let's see. Those two colors are real close. Measles. Kind of does look like measles. All right. Those are really close colors, but I can see the difference. I think y'all can see it too, because I'm looking at the phone over here, and you can see a little bit of difference. So that was my petal pink with a little bit of royal fuchsia. Now this is bubblegum, and I added a dot of dragon fruit. Let's do this O right here. Got to put a big one in the O, right? So, and it's just a trial and error thing. Like after you've done this, there are 4 hearts in a kit, Lori. There's Be Mine and XOXO. So there's 4 hearts in the whole kit. And they have stands. They stand up. So, all right. Let me get right here. And I kind of just look at it and go, where does it need to be? But in the end, it's not really going to matter. Hey, Tammy. Okay. So then I could go down a tool size, but normally like a down a tool size would be this one. This one. But sometimes I'll go 2 down because it'll look too close to, it'll look too close like this size. So I'll go 2 tools down sometimes. And that's what I just did. So now I just kind of go and put this dot beside, not the same color one. I try not to, but I try to go and just kind of put it close to the other dots. And somebody says the center flattens. Yes, I'll show you this one in a minute. That's all. It's getting dry, and you'll see it does flatten out. But some people like it to be raised. But now in the end, it would feel a little bit bumpy in the end. But it's kind of cool. Let's see. So you just kind of keep going until your whole, the whole thing's covered. Let's see. Let's put one there. So I'll show you this piece right here. So they're flattening out. I mean, the ones that have the most paint aren't, but see how the smaller ones, they're already flattening out when they dry? And I'll top dot that one. Yeah, I stained these. I put traditional burnt umber and with a baby wipe, and I stained them. Let's see. Let's go there. I try to start off by not putting my dots by the color that it is. But sometimes you get to where you've got so many dots that you can't do that anymore. That's how I try to do it. And it just kind of, woo, slung paint right there. We'll cover it up. If I get in a hurry, that's what happens. I start trying to get carried away. All right. Yeah, the words stand out, and they're really going to stand out when I put the letters on. It's going to look really neat. I had something else I was going to dot, and then I was like, I really want to do these. So I changed my mind. Yes, here's the letters. That's the letters to the other one. But yes, they have letters that go on. And if you don't dot and you just want to do this set, you could paint them. You could put scrapbook paper on them. It's whatever you want to do. You don't have to dot them. You can do whatever you want. Feel like I need, and sometimes I'll go, okay, there's not enough of this pink over here. So I'm going to come in here and do this. Yeah, I would not dry my paint. I let it sit and dry because when you dry it too fast, it will crack. And then you did all this work and then it's like, not saying that I haven't ever done it, because I have. But if it dries too quickly, especially like your white or anything that has white in it, like a lighter shade, it will definitely, it can crack. And then you're like, oh my gosh, no. So yeah, that's the bad part, is waiting for everything to dry. That's the worst part. Oop, I just went in the wrong color, but it is what it is. That one's swirly because I put it in the wrong color. I like them dotted too. I think they're pretty. All right, so now I'm going to go down a tool size. So you just kind of get smaller and smaller. until you can't put dots anywhere. I'm going to turn it. Cool white. I haven't used it enough to know really the difference between the whites. I forget that I have the snow white. I mean the titanium. Cool white actually. But I need to use it. Like what color am I in? I don't even know. I think I've made my own color because I keep dipping into the wrong pink. Sheila, probably not, no. But if you do, you know, if you take the workshop and then you decide to get into the membership, there's almost 2 years worth of material that you can go back and watch on another platform. Oh, my heat just came on. Yeah, who's winning is anybody watching the championship? The football championship tonight? Who's winning? Miami and is it Indiana playing? Who is winning? Thank you, Luann. You can't see a difference, Judy? I haven't dotted with it yet to even know. Did I ever dot your... Yes, I did dot the mushrooms from Hot... Wait, which ones? Because I have several. I have the little ceramic ones I got a few years ago, and then I have the wood one. Yes, Judy. And you can definitely, like I said, you can take my workshop, and I'll teach you everything you need to know. It's like... it used to be 4 lessons. Now it's 3 because I kind of condense it down into that many. But we do it over 3 weeks. So you have time to practice in between the weeks that I teach you stuff. So yeah, people go, well, how is it that much to learn? It is. Indiana's winning. Okay. I mean, not that I am, you know, rooting for any one or the other. Tammy is 30 because it's 3 separate classes and they're usually 2 hours or more. But you can go back and watch as many times as you want. You're always going to be in that group. The video is always going to be there because I re-upload it back. I see somewhere I need to dot right here. Let's go there. So you'll always have access to it. Like people that took it in 22 still have their access. Can go back and watch it again if they want to. All right, let's do this little one. So see, this comes along pretty quick. Hoosiers. I'm freezing. Am I freezing? Indiana and Miami is playing. Oh, Miami hadn't even scored? What's going on? Yeah, I teach you everything you need to know. I mean, I teach you all kinds of stuff. Even little animals, how to make all kinds of little critters and just penguins and bears and hearts and just all the things. Thank you, Tammy. Y'all are sweet. You can take it from people that are in there. Oh, I'm not freezing. Yeah, maybe go out and come back in. Maybe it's the lines are freezing up. The interweb's gonna freeze up, y'all. It's so cold everywhere. Tammy, how cold is it in Florida tonight? Where you are? Them people down there, they can't handle it. Them iguanas will be falling out of the trees. down in South Florida. All right, let me get another color. It's coming along. All right, I gotta get some water. It looks like it has the measles. And you still hadn't watched it? It says 22. Well, it's there. It's there. And I pretty much teach the same thing. Sometimes it varies a little different because, you know, people ask different questions and we'll get off on a tangent about something else and, you know, related. But so it kind of drives it because it is live. And can you learn this from somebody else? My internet just went spinning. All right, I'm back. I don't know. I'm back. I don't like it. Kind of wanted to hiccup for a second. But I was saying that you can, you know, yes, you can learn this from somebody else, but you have me, I'm right there live with you. You can ask me questions. You can show me your stuff and go, what am I doing? I'm doing something wrong. You know, that kind of thing. So, yeah, so that, I mean, that's the difference. And I like to do it live because of that reason. Because, you know, being live with somebody that's teaching you is nothing like, there's nothing like that. Like, you know, especially if you don't know what you're doing wrong. It's 35 in Panama. That's cold. I know y'all are bundled up. Y'all don't even have coats. Like, what is going on? Yeah, I had my internet kind of went, I guess. I don't know, because it started spinning on my end. I was like, oh, no. I think everybody's is freezing. Oh, Vita, you're so sweet. Yeah, I love this art form. Now, we do other stuff. I don't just do, I mean, we do stuff like this in there. So, I just, to be able to sit here and talk to y'all and do this, it's kind of easier just to do this. You can catch up on some crafts if it snows and stay snowed in. And thank y'all for all the kind words. Y'all are so sweet. Stay snowed in and craft. That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, if it snows this weekend, I'll be crafting or doing something and letting it just come on down and make me some taco soup or something. I want some taco soup so bad. I was talking about it with my group yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna make some taco soup, but I gotta find my recipe. I haven't made it in forever, but usually I just dump a bunch of stuff in and this is taco soup. And my husband's like, I want white chicken chili. I'm like, I know, he loves that white chicken chili. It is good. Okay, so let's see. So now these have little ball tips on them. They're not the rods. So now we're just gonna go with these tools and get smaller. I love the pinks too. Isn't that pretty? So it's baby pink and petal pink with a dot of royal fuchsia, and then bubble gum with a dot of dragon fruit is what I did. So if y'all want to know what these colors are, because I wanted a little bit of, so you could tell the difference in the colors. So I didn't want it to be, wanted to give them a little bit, be a little bit brighter pink. Yeah, I'll do it like, I'll do the workshop probably at the end of February. I've got to, my VA has to set up, my virtual assistant, she has to set up all the little automations that go on behind the scenes. Like, you get an email, you get just stuff that has to happen to make it all work. it's hard to explain. But like when somebody purchases it, everybody goes onto a spreadsheet. And then that's how I check to see when you put your email in, like you put your email in before you enter the group to make sure, I have to make sure that you are who you are and, you know, you're supposed to be in there to let you in and all that kind of stuff. That all has to have little automations that make all that work. And she has to set all that up for me. So, speaking of that, I need to go ahead and fix the group and all that, so when I do have a meeting with her, it's all done. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in there. We have a lot of fun. Everybody shares their tips and when they find stuff, you know, that we can dot, or, you know, or a deal on paint, or when there's a sale, or oh, look out, they have these at, you know, at Walmart. They have this, you know, Hobby Lobby selling these. We could dot these. And, you know, and a lot of people that are in there, they sell their actual work. So, you know, that's the great part about it. It's like somebody learned something new, and then they sell their ornaments. They sell their stuff that they dot, and I mean, it's just fulfilling to me to know that, you know, I've taught somebody a craft that they can do and actually make money doing it. Because we dot all kinds of stuff. Linda, if you're in the group, you're in the group, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, just when you first did it. But yeah, if you got in the group way back then you're still there. So just go to, like, at the bottom of your phone, like down here, there should be a, hang on. So there should be a little thing right here that says groups. And if I hit that, it's going to show me all the groups that I'm a member of, like this. So I can go and find the group. So that's how you find your groups on Facebook. It's at the bottom. So if you ever lose something, a group that you're in, you're like, I can't remember the name of the group, or that's how you find it. It's at the bottom. There's a little tab that says groups. And it'll show you all the groups that you belong to. But yeah, like Vicky found a wood heart at Michael's. Like, you know, we kind of share tips of where we find stuff, and, you know, and people do, oh my gosh. That's awesome, Sherry. Yeah, Sherry raised money for her sister's kidney transplant by selling her stuff, which is awesome. And ended up getting orders and all kinds of stuff. So, and this is the kind of project the kind of crafting that you've got to do, that you've got to practice. This is not something that you're going to master in a day, a week, a month. The more you do it, the better you get. It's kind of like it's a muscle memory kind of thing. So the more you do it, you create that muscle memory of the spacing and all the things. It's a muscle memory. And when you create that muscle memory, you'll just pick it right back up. If you quit doing it, you know, it's kind of like riding a bike, I guess. Might be a little rusty, but because Lord knows if I had to get on a bike right now, I'd probably be a little rusty to start off with. I'd be a little wobbly for a second or two. I hadn't ridden a bike in I don't know when. Opening up in Reels now since the update. Mine doesn't open in Reels, really. Hey, Carol. It opens up in Reels? That is so weird. Mine doesn't do that. I open up to my feed. Just to my news feed, you know. But, I don't know. Maybe it's something you have set. And you just didn't know it was set. Or when it updated, it kind of changed it to that way. I don't know. That is so weird. See? Dixie, I don't know. Maybe it's a setting. That would be annoying. See, this one's we're getting closer. Getting closer. That red's gonna look pretty on here. And when they do the letters on the, yours opens and reels too? What? Thank you, Julie. I haven't heard anybody say that. What? I have not heard anybody say that. That is weird. Yeah, they're pushing reels. It used to be all about live video. Now it's really not anymore. Yeah, maybe it's in your settings on your Facebook. You can change it back to open on your news feed or something. I didn't even know that was an option. I guess they're trying to be like TikTok, maybe. I don't know. Have all these videos. But, so yeah, it's probably a setting somewhere on there. Yeah, are you using the Facebook app? You're not going to it in your browser on your phone, are you? Danielle said hers doesn't. That's so weird. You see them on there all the time, my lives? Really? They delete them after lives after 30 days. But all of my stuff's on YouTube. With the exception of the couple I got to do from lately. YouTube's a whole nother beast. They're all a beast. That think you got it all figured out, they change it. Oh no, he broke his leg in 3 places? That sounds terrible. Yikes. Oh, Linda, the recipe's on there? On the white chicken chili on the Bush's bean can? I wonder if it's the same as what my husband cooks. It's probably not very much difference in what he does. And, I mean, there ain't that many ways you can make it, I guess. I just know it's good. I know it's got chicken, obviously, and then it's got green chilies in it, which you could leave out. It's got onions, it's got white beans, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I'll have to post it. It shows the lives in reels, really. It's funny how it's different for everybody. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix up some more paint before I do another layer because I'm getting low on my paint. I didn't think about mixing enough to cover all of it. Just wasn't thinking. And these colors are pretty together. Wish they would come out with some different pinks. All right, let's see. Let's do some of this. If I can find some little holes. About getting there. All right, let's see. Loaded potato in the crock pot. Yum! Potato soup. Yum. We had loaded baked potatoes with grilled chicken on top and, cheese, sour cream, all the things. And they were so good. We added chicken so we'd have some protein. It was really good, though. It looks funny inside the O. About time I think, well, I'm done. And I'm like, no, I see this little spot over here that needs some. You can kind of get crazy about it. Loaded baked potato soup need to get some potatoes. Yes. All right, let me get this one, because this right here, this is bothering me. So I've got to cover some of it up. There's too many gaps. I'm talking about chili, and everybody's talking about food now. Everybody's gonna get hungry all over again. All right. Dip it in there and don't get no paint on it. Okay. All right. So there is my, well, hold on. Something's bothering me right here. Bam. Bam. You think you're done, and then you're like, oh, I see a spot. Okay. All right. So there's that one. So see, they're going to look good with the red too. It's going to look really good with the red. That needs some more red, it looks like. All right, so I'm going to show you this one. Enchiladas, yum. Potato and corn chowder, that sounds good too. Any kind of soup. So see, these have got a little bit more drying to do, but I think they're okay. It's funny how that looks. That's purple cow, and it looks almost blue. That is so weird. I think if I close Facebook in Reels, it opens in Reels. Spot between the V and the O. Let's see. Okay, I see. The V and the O. Right in here. Now I see more. I get obsessive about it. I try not to, though. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to do this. Isn't it pretty? I love the pinks. But look how good they look together. Aren't they cute? All right, now, so then I'm going to go back. I'm making you hungry. And a root beer float. Oh, my gosh. I've been wanting a root beer float. I saw the, I keep seeing that Chick-fil-A commercial about the floats that they have. And I wonder if they have, a, I'm going to shake this really good before I put some. If they have a root beer one at Chick-fil-A. Because I love me a root beer float. Under the V. Okay, I'm not looking. All right, and then Wild Orchid. They look so good together, though. Put these in my house. Sam's rotisserie chicken. Yeah, everybody else loves the Sam's rotisserie chicken. If you're not standing there when they come off that oven and get one, you're probably not going to get one. That's all I can say about that. All right, so now I'll go back over and I'll put the not the same color on top, but another color like this. This is where it starts getting interesting. Oop. I'm not going to do all of them with this color, but some of them. there. And then so it's going to take on a whole new look now. Oop, that's the same color. I do that a lot. I put it on there and it's like I put the same color on the same color. I've done that before. It's like, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. It goes quicker though this way. Yes, we use the chickens too. I mean, you can't go buy a chicken for $5 or $5.99 or whatever they are now. You just can't. Just a regular raw chicken's more than that. So it's such a good deal, and it's cooked, and they are good, and they are so, those chickens are huge. But yeah, people are usually standing there waiting for them to come off the oven. Oh, you have Sam's and Costco in your town. They have chickens too, don't they? I've only been in Costco once because it's in Memphis and I don't usually go that far. But yeah, you can do so much. Like we pull the meat off of it when it's hot, and then we can freeze it or do whatever we want with the chicken. So we'll usually buy about 2 or 3 if we're in there and we're going straight home and they have the chickens. We'll get them, and that's what we do. Freeze them. All right, so let's go. Now I'm going smaller. Is Costco's better than Sam's, or is it about the same thing? The signs and everything look the same in Costco. I was like surprised. I was like, this looks just like Sam's. Yeah, this part goes faster for sure. So if y'all want a set like this to do yourself, you can comment shop and it'll tell you where you can get a set. And I'll be cutting them tomorrow probably, if I don't have any. Okay, let's go in this color. Yeah, the Walmart chickens, you know, you kind of figure they'd be the same price, but they're not. And they're not as big as Sam's. Walmart's not. Uh-oh. Miami scored? Oh, see, I put the same color on the same color. I have to do that at least once somewhere in the thing. Always. Miami scored. Yay. So it's going to be a ball game now. Oh, I did it again. Let me just get out of that color. What's supposed to be in that color anyway? How much time is in the game? Like, what quarter is it? Unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all aren't wanting Miami to do anything. Y'all are for the Hoosiers, is that right? Look, I got the wrong color. $10-7. So like what quarter is it? Ooh. But I don't want a root beer float when it's 20 degrees outside. But they sure do look good on the commercial. Third quarter, okay. They sure be looking good on the commercial. Because I love me a good root beer float. I don't like a Coke float, but I like a root beer float. I hadn't had one in ages, and I saw that commercial, and I was like, oh my gosh. Even though it's winter, I think the second dot looks like bubbles. It does. Until they dry. It's kind of funny. Your husband wants Indiana to win. I think everybody on here wants Indiana to win. You know, usually it's Alabama or Georgia. Somebody SEC. Usually. Usually. Let me go down a little more. Do, do. Walmart's on Sam's, not Costco. Yeah, I know. But I just figured their signs look the same and everything. And I'm just like, what's up with that? But like their price signs and stuff look exactly the same. But whose chickens are better? Or are they pretty much the same? Indiana hasn't lost a game this season. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That is, they're undefeated. That's amazing. Pizza Ranch restaurant to get a cup dip, ice cream, root beer. Ooh, yum. Even though it's cold, I still would like one. But you wonder why they're coming out with them in the middle of the winter. It is weird and strange that they have the same kind of signage inside the store. I thought it was odd. I was like, this is weird. You figured they wouldn't want it to be anything like the other. But it's identical. Cherry Freeze. Ooh, what's that? I haven't been to Dairy Queen in a while either. We have one, but I have to drive a little ways to get to Dairy Queen. But we have Sonic in our town. Sonic is pretty good too. All right, let's see. Where's my blue? This looks kind of neat. You crave it in the winter? That's strange. I'm just cold and I'm just, you know, in the winter, and it's like I want something that's going to warm my bones. But now ice cream is good. Ice cream and cherry slush together. Ooh. That might be kind of good. A cherry freeze. Huh. Learned something new tonight. Then I get to where I don't have any more to dot. I'm getting to that point. And then I'll come back and I'll dot them all again for a third time. And I don't try to get all these little tiny ones. I just get kind of the main ones. So if I leave some, it's okay. Just trying to get the majority. Look there. Oh, I see that. Look at there. This definitely goes by faster. They have a good salad bar. Who's that? We have a pizza. You like the grape freeze? Where's these freezes at? Are they a Dairy Queen? Isn't it looking good? It's going to be so pretty. Let's see how this is coming along. They're getting there. I'm going to have to mix me up some more, though, if I'm going to finish them. Always room for ice cream. Ooh. Sometimes it's like, oh, my gosh. You can't fit nothing else in there. Where'd my baby pink go? What did I do with it? Here it is. Just a little more. I'm going to go ahead and top dot this, even though it's already not quite dry. I'm going to still do it. Oh, Dairy Queen. Is that where they are? Okay. See, I haven't been in a long time. All right. Petal pink. And then, what I say? 1 drop of Royal Fuchsia in my petal pink. Bloop. And then blue raspberry. Okay, y'all got me wanting to go to Dairy Queen and get a freeze. So is it like a, it's not an icy, it's just a ice cream. I like cherry. I think I would probably get cherry. So excited for a salad bar. Yum. All right, and bubble gum. I get these at Hobby Lobby, if y'all are wondering. Amazon has them too. Bubblegum pink. You get to read to your preschool thing tomorrow. That's fun. And then a drop of dragon fruit. Thank you. Boop. Just to kind of give it a little something. Icy mixed with ice cream. Okay. So they just kind of whip it all together. Yum. So Tammy, did they bring you home cups of the magic shell stuff that they put on the dip cones? And now I've learned all of my years of eating a Dairy Queen, my daddy used to take me and get a dip cone. And now that I am an adult, I have learned how you're supposed to eat the dip cone. You get the dip cone with no chocolate on it. And then you tell them to put the chocolate in a cup. And you take your spoon and you eat your ice cream and you dip the spoon into the chocolate stuff and eat it. So that way you get it on every bite. So yes, I have lived 50 plus years and just now finding this out because of TikTok. So yeah. That sounds super good, doesn't it? And that way you get it on every bite. Heath Blizzard. Ugh, yum. I knew I shouldn't have done that. There we go. Y'all making me want ice cream and it's 20 degrees outside. Yeah. Never have I ever thought of doing that. That's right, Nancy. So you get chocolate all the way down to the end. Never have I ever thought of that until I saw it on TikTok and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Been doing it wrong this whole time. 50 years I've been doing it wrong. Like, who was the bright person that thought that up? They need an award. They need the key to the city or something because that's fantastical. You just dip your spoon in that stuff. You know, it's just like magic. Brenda, I'm sorry. Me too, me too. It's not after 10 here, but it is too late to go and eat something. That's for sure. This is going to be so pretty. Thinking about looking. These are going to look fantastic. All right, let's see. Let me go in this. Like, where was I going? I know I was going somewhere. Like, is that all of them? No. I always end up missing one and have to go back. So what do you do with all of the little pots of paint that you make? I try to, use it up. Like if I know I'm going to use a bunch of a color, then I'll put it in here. I'll wash them out. And then I will, the O's. I'll wash them out in the sink. I don't like doing that, but I don't just throw them away with the paint in them. Some people do. I don't. I just reuse mine. Even though they're $2 and something for a pack of them or whatever they are. They're not expensive, but I still reuse mine. Don't want to add to what's already in the landfill, I guess. And then I'll buy some new ones every once in a while because they'll start looking rough after a bit of using them and washing them, and they start getting kind of bad. But I did the same color on the same color again. I have thrown them away. You reuse yours too. I can't talk. Yeah. Some people chunk them. Now, I have thrown them away. I'm not going to say I haven't. Just like, okay, I ain't got time. I'll throw this couple away. So I did try to leave them open. Like somebody, I just did it again. No, I didn't. Leave them open and let the paint dry. That was a nightmare for me. That did not work good for me at all. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll just leave them open and let the paint dry, and then the paint, no. Good night, Brenda. It doesn't come out like you have in your mind that the paint's just going to come popping out. Nope, it was a mess. Because then a couple of them wasn't all the way dry, even though it had been there for days. And yeah, it was a huge mess. She mixes bottles to bottles. Ooh, she's brave. She is the mixologist then, if she's doing that. Wow. I just did that again. Let's get this one. But yeah, I haven't ever bought them on Amazon. I just pick them up when I go to Hobby Lobby. They're probably cheap. I went in the wrong color. They're probably cheaper on Amazon. I don't know. And you probably get more. I think this one you get like 4 or something in a pack. I don't know. I just opened some. This one came out of a new pack. Let's see if this thing is in my trash. Yep. Nope, that's not it. I don't know where it is. It's in there somewhere. Trash is full. They wait till she's at your house and like, you can do all the painting you want over there at Grandma's house. That's what Colin and Paige are going to tell me about Charlie. Tell Charlie, you can paint at Lily's house. You can't paint here. Even though Paige paints, they'll let her paint. These pinks are so pretty. So y'all have to mix y'all up some too if you're going to do yours like this. It's so crazy how that stands out. It looks so good. But the letters are going to look good when I get them on there. Yes, that's my, I'll get to see Julie tomorrow, actually. We're trying to plan us a trip to go to Pop Shelf. It won't be tomorrow, but it's in Germantown. I want to go see John Mark. Do y'all know who John Mark is? If I just say his two names, do y'all know who John Mark is? If you know who John Mark is, raise your hand. Some of y'all know who he is. Yeah, they love to paint. Nancy knows who John Mark is. He's in Germantown. No. Nope. All right. I'm going to tell y'all who John Mark is. John Mark is a little guy. I say he's a little guy. He's old enough to be my son. I guess that's why I say it. If you look up, hold on, and I'll look up his page. Let me get my, let me show y'all who he is. So he has 2 pages. He's in Germantown, Memphis. He's in Germantown is where his thing is. So he also has John Mark. I'll show you. This is him. So he has designed his own ribbon. He is in Dallas and Atlanta market. His smile is 100% infectious. And when I tell you he makes some of the most beautiful stuff, he does weddings. Like look at this Christmas stuff that he did, like houses around here. He designed his own ribbon. He went to India and designed his own ribbon when he was on a Christian missionary thing. He designed his own ribbon and had it all imported, and he sells this in his shop in Germantown. Look at that jacket, his flowers. Isn't that cool? Anyway, so he sells his own ribbon, and he has the ribbon in the Dallas market. But when I tell y'all that he does some extravagant, beautiful, that's all live flowers, beautiful work. Let me go to his other page. So he has, his other page is John Mark Sharp. That's his name. And he has, nope, if I could spell. So he has 705,000 followers on that page. So he's doing spring stuff in his store that's in Germantown here. But his little smile is 100% infectious. And he is he's fantastical. When I tell y'all, look, this is a wedding. Look, do y'all see all this? All live flowers, every bit of it. Yes, his smile. Look at that. That's all live flowers. But yeah, his smile is so infectious. But this is his own design ribbon that he had done. But he can make some stuff. So he's in Dallas here. This is one of his little displays. Look at that. It's fantastic. He is just precious. Yes, he is so positive. And so my friend Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor, she's the one that told me about him. And so I started watching it, and like his ribbon like that, it's expensive. I just want the pieces he cuts off the ends just to say that he cut it, you know. But yeah, he designed all his own ribbon, had it all made. It's crazy. but he is, I'm trying to see some of the Christmas stuff that he did. Oh, he did this tree in the market in Dallas, and it's all United States stuff. It's beautiful, and that's all his ribbon. I do too. Me too, Tammy. I wish I had just some of that talent. But his smile is just, he's just all the time smiling. Look at that tree. It is beautiful. So he's showing you here how he did it. And he just gets up there and he goes at it and starts doing it with his scissors. And he just, oh, Indiana's scored again. So anyway, so he's in Germantown, which is not far from me. It's in Memphis, basically. This is the front of his shop. This is in I think this is Dallas. Maybe this was Dallas showroom, but look at this. He did all of that. That's all of his ribbon. It's amazing. But look at the swags on the stair rail is nothing but rolls of ribbon. It's so, so cool. But yes, he's like local to me pretty much. Look at that, how beautiful it is. Look at that. Look at that tree. Isn't that crazy? So, and he is just as humble pie can be, and just, but he is so talented, it's crazy. Look at that tree. But he does all kinds of events and stuff, weddings. Look at that. That right there was beautiful. Did y'all see it? This is what it starts like. And look at all those live flowers. Let's see. Let me go. See if we can see it. But he's amazing. So if y'all don't follow him, y'all should. He is something. I went too far. Let's see. It's going to be a commercial. Look at how pretty this is. No. Look at that. I mean, he is so talented. So I'm sure he's very pricey when he does weddings. But he does people's houses for Christmas. Like, see, there's a house. And it shows him doing it, decorating and all this kind of stuff. He has a team of people, but, you know, he does a lot of it himself. But look at how beautiful those garlands are. There's some big, big houses in Germantown, millionaire people. And they, you know, pay him to come decorate their house for Christmas. And it's crazy. Look at this staircase, y'all. Look at this. I mean, that is over the top. But isn't it beautiful? No, his name is John Mark. John Mark. He's in Germantown, Tennessee, which is pretty much local to me. Look at those wreaths. Look at that. It's crazy. So anyway, so you don't follow him, you should, because he is so talented and he is just infectious. I mean, his smile is just, look what I did, y'all. His smile is just, you can't help but smile when you're watching him. Yeah, John Mark Sharp. I gotta fix that one. I put my paint pot went over there in it, but it's okay. I'll fix it. Good night, Tammy. But yeah, so y'all should definitely go follow him. He's so, so talented if you like to watch that kind of stuff. But yeah. All right. So look at this. Look. They're going down, but I'm not going to dot it just yet, but we'll finish this one and then I'm going to hop off, y'all. Yes. Oh, they were there, Dana? I'm going to go to his shop. I'm probably going to end up just getting some of his ribbon to get some. My friend Mandy, she lives in Colorado, and she's like, oh my gosh, I feel like he's my best friend. I love him. I watch all his videos, and I'm like, I just want the pieces of ribbon that he cuts off the bottom and you know, throws on the floor and it gets thrown away. It's like, I just want that, you know, just to say that he cut it. Because he's fantastic. It's just good to see somebody like that that's just doing so well. And he loves the Lord, and he no bones about telling you that he does. But yeah, Sonny, funny. It's just funny. And he's just smiling all the time, and it's infectious. So, but yeah, he makes these big old bows, and it's crazy. He just stands there and just kind of whips it out, like, whips the little bow out in no time, and I'm over here going, okay, I am bow challenged. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. And yeah. Like, I cannot do that. I didn't get that. I didn't get that talent. Yes, check him out, Donna. He's infectious to watch. I know I've probably missed a bunch. Get that one without having to get my other tool. I know. I just want to go up there and meet him in his little shop and look at all that beautiful ribbon and all the beautiful things. And I'm going to take Julie with me. She just don't know it yet, but I'm going to tell her, hey, we're going to swing by and see John Mark. She'll be like, who is that? I'm like, it's John Mark. We got to go see him. He's famous. Oh, my goodness. But he's so humble, it's not even funny. Not even funny. A bow saber. Yeah. I don't know. He just, like, he just has that ribbon, and he'll stand up there and just be making a bow, and I'm just like in awe, because, I didn't get that. I can't do bows. Y'all know I don't do bows. Cannot make bows. Like, he just does it like he does it in his sleep. I didn't get that gene. Good night, Tammy. Oh, I thought that was Judy saying good night. All right, guys, I'm probably going to hop off too. He showed up in your Facebook today when he was making a big bow. Yes, he's getting a lot of attention right now. But he designed his own ribbon and stuff. I mean, that's amazing to do all that. Hey, it's okay, Kim. Hope you had a good time at your Bible class. I'm just dotting these conversation hearts from my shop. I wanted to dot them, and now I got to do the other two. I think I'm going to do the other two blue in blues, and then the other one like the mint kind of green colors. I think that's what I'm going to do the other two to complement these. I know, Donna, some of that ribbon is like 4 or 5 inches wide. It's crazy. Yay, are they winning? So far, it should be in the 4th quarter by now, right? So I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'll come back and I'll put the letters on after they dry. Thank you, Kathy. And I'll put the letters on. I'll dot them one more time, and then I'll glue them on. But this kit's in my shop, and you could comment shop if you want a set of these. You don't have to dot them. You could just paint them if you wanted to. Yeah, stay warm, Danielle. I hope y'all all stay warm, because it is cold. It's cold, cold, cold. So I'm going to hop off, guys. I'm going to go in and get in my pajamas. I know I can't do it by hand anyway, so I wouldn't know. But, yeah, that ribbon is so wide. A yellow and a green one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the green for sure. I don't know about, not sure about the blue. I could do yellows. That would be pretty. Or any of those, those colors. Or the coral colors. Oh, no. Is Miami's getting close to the making one? Uh-oh. Anything can happen. We got a long time to go. So anyway, guys, so I'm going to hop off. Thank y'all for jumping on tonight and watching me dot these. I just felt like dotting something, so here we are. But I'll be doing the workshop probably at the end of February. You'll be hearing about it pretty soon, of when it's going to be and when you can sign up and all the things. So we'll be doing that at the end of February probably. So I'm going to hop off. Y'all have a good night, guys. I love y'all, and I hope the Hoosiers win for y'all. And I'll see you, Thursday night. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.